Alright, let me tell you lot the current situation right now. What's the current situation?
So we came Top Golf and the wait is an hour and a half.
The wait's an hour and a half. These men have to go central or west after.
West, yeah.
So the plan is right now, we're gonna go Wing Shack, we're gonna get some good food, and we're gonna sit down and talk about some interesting topics. Welcome to the Mukbang Podcast. You already know.
Appreciate you, mate.
Yes, people. Ish everything here. Back again with another video. And let me tell you the current situation right now. We're in the middle of a park. We couldn't find anywhere to eat, so this is the best we've got. But
Roosters, mate.
Roosters. We've got a bit of KFC here. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be sitting down and talking about some fairly important things. Usually when we do a mukbang podcast, we talk about random things, innit? But today we've got 3 topics that we want to discuss.
I don't even know the topics.
Let me tell you the topics. So one of them being motivation and goals. You man.
Sorry, what?
Motivation and goals. Second topic is religion and about the whole promoting Islam thing when you're not perfect and all of that.
Right,
And the third one is empowerment. Do you know what that means?
Female empowerment.
No, but
empowerment in what way?
No.
true empowerment. How to be the best version of yourself. How to be yourself. Get me? Like how to feel good in your skin. Anyway, we're gonna munch now. Let me grab somewhere to sit. Hold on. Welcome back to another episode of the Mukbang Podcast. This is your host, Ish Everything. You already know, with our guest over here, Rafiq. His at will be at the bottom. Islam, his at will be at the bottom. And Omar, his at will be. You guys already know who these guys are. So let's start with the first topic, man. Who wants to give their opinions on motivation?
Why don't you start?
I can start if you want.
Start and we'll
Okay, cool. So a lot of people have asked me.
No, that's both of the chips. Is that one of your chips?
Hold on.
No way.
Oh.
Someone took my chips then. What? Look what I got.
Previously.
Is this regular fries? Are you serious?
It's not really a lot, innit?
Are you? Is this regular? Wallahi, I'm pissed off. Nah, I'm angry. This is not acceptable. What? KFC. You get. I can count these fries. Like, it's probably 15 in there.
Let me have a bite, and then I'll start on motivation because I'm hungry.
Is that nice? Hey, Ish, give me my burger underneath me.
Alright, cool. So I'll start with motivation. Yeah, I believe motivation is a very temporary thing that you cannot rely on. Because motivation comes in bursts. Like, there'll be times where you feel like motivated, but the times you feel unmotivated, you still got things to do, and you cannot rely on motivation to make you do these things. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's like, remember what we heard about our message to us? Motivation isn't a drug. You can't just take it. Like, you see, for example, when you have paracetamol, yeah, for headaches, you can't say, let me take 10, and whenever I get a headache, whenever I next get a head. What are you doing, man?
One time.
Whenever I next get a headache, I'll be sweat. That's not how it is, isn't it? And the same thing goes with motivation. Like, you can't. One dose of motivation wouldn't take you to the next step. I mean, you always need to be right. I feel like environment would put you in the best position to have the motivation.
No, because some people ask me, like, how do I always stay motivated? All of us are in a place right now where we know we're focused on something. It doesn't matter what it is, we've got a focus. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to motivation, it's easy when you have a focus, because some days, there's all of us here, we don't all feel like waking up and getting work done. We're normal human beings, bro. Like, we're thinking, I want to stay in bed for a bit longer, But we know if we want to do something, the only way to get there is that one step closer. You get me? It's just the littlest thing, like, if that means waking up early, making your bed, that's one step closer, psychologically.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Having a clean room, oh my god, that's so important.
That's my opinion on motivation. It's something that you cannot rely on because you're not always going to be motivated and you always have things to do. Do you know what I'm saying?
What about
Well, like you always need goals as well. Like
You always need what?
I just realised this is almost first mukbang.
Oh yeah, it's your first
It is.
mukbang.
Jeez, man, like, oh my.
it doesn't matter if it's long term or short term, but like you need to know where you're going at all times. Like you gotta know what you gotta do tomorrow and today, but next week, next month, next year. I feel like that makes a difference.
So you know what? I was
That's what
speaking
helps
about.
me.
I was speaking with a friend recently, and he was saying he wants to start his own like. He wants to have a shop where he can sell things from the shop and stuff. And I was like,
Look at this. Anyway, go on.
go close to the camera.
Good decision, innit?
Yeah, I was thinking. This is what I told him. I was like, all of that is all well and good, yeah. It's all amazing to like have that. It's dank, innit? It's all amazing to have that vision, that goal, but you need to now think, what's the one step that's going to take you closer? But people are so overwhelmed by that first step that journey never starts. You get me? But once you take that first step, you take a second and a third. It's just, you know how it is.
The thing is, yeah, I
Honestly,
feel like
from the
people.
shop.
I feel like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
it's yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people are scared to that step, yeah, because it's not what they've been conditioned to do. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone understands having a job. Do you know what I mean? Everyone understands that, and everyone understands the norm that's basically been given to you by your parents. Obviously, if your parents are successful, then you always realise that the successful parents, a lot of the times their children live off mommy and daddy's money, but a good percentage of them turn out to be successful too because they learn their traits. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because people like the norm, like people who we've grown up with, where we haven't got successful parents in the background, I feel like because we don't know what to do and we don't know how to do it, it makes it a bit more challenging for us and it's a bit more scary, you feel a bit more anxious, innit? But once you take the first step and you get results, that's going to build your belief.
You know, like personally, yeah.
Hold the pigeons.
Oh, right. You know, personally, yeah. I think a lot of like my thinking behind stuff, yeah. A lot of the reason where like people might consider me ballsy, like where I try new things and like, because obviously I believe everyone knows my quote, innit? Nah, so at the same time, if you don't try, you'll never know. You will never know. But like when I think about my dad, yeah. Oh my God. He was born in India. He came from India not knowing a word of English, built a business here. Like, alhamdulillah, like I live in I've got a good 4 walls. He drives a fairly like decent car. Like,
Got food in your mouth.
food in my mouth. It's a completely different lifestyle to from India. So he didn't have the resources that we have now.
Got the drive.
Exactly. So what's my excuse? Because I have everything.
Nothing. You've got internet connect. I saw a post here and it said if you have an internet connection and you speak English, you have every reason to be successful.
100%.
But I feel like, you know, our parents here, because they come from a place where, like, I think Africa, they was going through war, innit, when your parents moved there, innit, or something like that. Like, there's some unsettlement, basically, going on. A lot of people going through that. Even from where we're from as well, it's like, it was uneven, innit, you got to find stability, so it's either do or die, innit. So I feel like we don't have that. We're sitting in a park, we don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about nothing, bro.
So now, touching on what Omar said just now is very important, because what he said, I didn't even realize until he said it. Yeah. What he said was, we're not in a position where if we don't do like reach a certain goal, we're still gonna be in our rooms having ice cream, like living comfortably. Do you know what I'm saying? But to really get to that level, you have to put yourself in a situation where it's like it's that or nothing.
I agree.
And all 4 of us, we've come to a point where like we will get our goals. We all have individual goals, but there's no other option. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why you can't get consumed too much by other things. When you have when you have a goal to do, I don't feel like it's right to have so many other avenues. You know what I mean? Because then you can't actually become the best at what you do. And if you're not going to have the intention to become the best at what you do, there's not even any point starting in the first place. Unless you're doing. Look, you can be a professional, you can be an amateur. You have to choose what you want to be, innit?
100%. What's it called? Now, touching on, we spoke about motivation, we spoke about goals, and the two things that link all of these things together, there's two things only. The things that link these two things together, and two, what I fundamentally believe the most important and significant things are discipline and hard work. So discipline,
Consistency as well.
consistency, 100%. Like the thing is, yeah, this brother wants food, you know.
Let me give him a little chippy. Hey, yo.
Man said he took it.
Oh shit.
The pigeon wants it too.
days, bro.
Hey, no.
stop throwing shit, fam.
Don't. They're gonna come yam it. Anyway, do you know what I feel like is an important subject, bro? Yeah. Not subject, but this comes along with what you're doing, like where you want to go in terms of your goals, innit? I feel like you have to really watch what you're doing in your free time, because free time, yeah. Okay, let's be honest. Everyone procrastinates, right? Like you'll be watching Netflix, you'll do something in your free time, yeah. But you have to understand, if your free time is not used to grow you, I promise you, you're not going to become a professional at what you're going to do. Like, think about it, yeah. If you're trying to build a business, and then in your free time you're watching Netflix, or you're doing something that's not growing not growing you as a person, that's when you get messed up.
You know,
growing yourself as a person.
you know the whole free time thing, yeah. Like for me, there was a point where I wasn't doing anything in my free time. Obviously now I try to utilize my free time a lot more, but the thing that got me to utilize my free time more is, before, when I had free time and I wasn't doing anything, mentally I'm still actively thinking about what I need to do. And I think all of us have been in that situation. Someone just shit.
No, I think the leaf fell.
Yeah, all of us have been in a situation where we're chilling at home, even you guys at home, and we're just thinking, I know I need to be doing something. I know I need to be doing something that's not this right now. I'm wasting time. And even thinking like that, your thinking is already on a good level. Like all that is needed now.
Because most people don't think that.
Exactly. And all that's needed now is action. You get me? And people think, how do I take action? What's the first step? It could be so small. Like my man took the thing, you know. He took the sauce.
Your sauce.
That's not mine.
Is
That's
that his?
other people. That looks scatty, bro.
If you guys don't know, the squirrel just took the sauce.
No.
Hey, bro.
Oh my god, it's gonna shit on us.
We're in the jungle, bro.
I can't lie, I don't want to risk anything in it.
Anyways, the camera just cut off because we've only got like 2.5 minutes left to film. Last point we wanted to touch on very quickly is religion. I feel like a lot of people that watch our videos, they assume because we've been to Umrah and we speak about Islam in some of our videos, there's this sense that we're perfect. And I've said this time and time again, we're literally humans like you, we make mistakes. But I don't know about you lot, but I still feel like it's my responsibility to remind when I can. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Iman dips, if Iman is high, we're still Muslims at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
One of our commandments is to actually like give da'wah.
Exactly.
All the time.
So it's like I'm no different from you. Like I'm late for prayer sometimes, I miss prayer, but we know there's a standard that we have to get to, and that will never change. You get me?
100%. You should never it's like, you know, it's like hoblos.
Oh yeah,
hoblos. Yeah, you said it. Even for example, if you're used to doing haram, yeah, like even if
Never
you're
miss
used to
your
going even if you're used to going to the club, he says
Still pray.
He says, pray and then go to the club. Like, because he understands that it's not easy to stop doing that.
Yeah.
But after time, the more you pray, the more it's gonna drag you out from
Salah,
there.
there's a Quran quote that Salah stops you from sinning. Like
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But anyways, on that note, guys, it's been your boy, It's Everything. We would have made this a lot longer, but the camera is dying.
The scenery is very sick though. We're definitely gonna
we'll come here again.
do something lit in this part.
But yeah, so it's been your boy, It's Everything. You already know what it is. Follow my socials. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Add up Rafiq, Omar, and Islam. Their socials will be there. And yeah, man, make sure like this video if you want to see another Mukbang podcast. That's a lot longer and a bit more planned, so it's not as rushed as this.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, man, safe.